Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're walking towards Burger King in New Jersey. I actually saw a sign in Manhattan saying they have the Impossible Burger at Burger King. So they have this deal that's going on. It's a taste test, but they give you one Impossible Burger or one Impossible Whopper, and then they give you one regular Whopper. So I'm gonna get both and some fries. I'm just gonna see if I taste the difference. Now for me, I was vegan for about 6 months. I've had the Impossible Burger and Impossible Meat and the sausage from many other places like Whole Foods. I think it was Bear Burger and other, I've had a lot of plant-based burgers and I've been pretty okay with it. What I choose to cook at home is one of the burgers from Whole Foods. It's actually 4 for $4. It's extremely cheap, it's plant-based, but it doesn't stick to the pan, so it's one of my favorite options to really go for. But when I want to go out, the Impossible Burger is what I found to be the best tasting burger all around from the different places. But I've never had it at Burger King, I've never had it in Whopper form, so I'm really curious to see how this one goes. So we're gonna get this, I'm gonna bring it back home and give it a try. Alright, so we're here at Burger King. I just made my order. This is actually the first time I've been to a Burger King in New Jersey. This is pretty clean. But if you look here, if you look at the other side here, that's the Impossible Burger. Made from plants, 100% no beef, just all plant. But we have this here. And if you want to pause, this is some info on it. How is it cooked? What is it? What's in it? I know about this, but a lot of people just don't. So I'm curious to see how this goes. By the way, the deal was $7 for just the burgers. No fries included, nothing else. So I just got a side of fries and we'll try everything here together. Alright, so we got it here, the Impossible Whopper plus a regular Whopper. So with these ones, I don't get the cheese from Burger King, or if it's anything extra like at Wendy's, I usually just keep slices of American Craft Singles at home. So that's what I'm going to be putting on both of these. And I understand that's not vegan, that contains milk. So if you're looking for this just to be a pure vegan review, this is just not that. I do sometimes eat them without the slices of cheese on there, but I can even understand why. Like normally they do try to upsell and add slices of cheese to anything that they sell without. Like the Whopper, was it the Whopper Juniors or anything. But this time, because I think that they're just trying to be more friendly with vegans, they didn't even ask me to put cheese on either one of these. So I'm curious to see. Have you tried out any Impossible things? Have you tried out this burger yet? Because for me, I think this was only released this week for us. Today is August 12th. So I saw my first advertisement for this, I think maybe 4 days ago. So I'm really curious to see. Oh, also I saw Dunkin' Donuts. They're advertising like this Impossible sausage and egg sandwich. So you can give a try to like the meat there, or the not the real meat, the Impossible meat. But what's kind of curious, my friend got it. She got the sausage and the egg. So they're not really trying to stay away, they're not really trying to be totally vegan. They're just trying to give you that option to maybe like incorporate in your diet. A lot of people have been hearing that this isn't maybe the best for you. There's a lot of processing to be done with this, but I think this is really cool. These major like fast food restaurants, they're offering these nationwide. Like these should be available once you're watching this video. They should be available everywhere. So I'm pretty curious to see, again, how this does. Is this just going to be a permanent part of their menu? I would love it to be a permanent part of their menu because, again, I was 6 months. For 6 months, I was vegan. And I would love to have the option of having a fast food restaurant around me all the time in Manhattan. I would love to have the vegan option just more readily available than maybe going home, cooking something. Most places it's just kind of, at least for me, it's a salad. It really is restrictive on what you can eat. So again, having Burger King just at every block pretty much, and a Dunkin' Donuts, that's going to be a godsend for most people. who want to stay away from meat in any kind of way. So I'm pretty excited. All right, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna get home and then we're gonna give this a try. All right, so I'm back home. I got my cheese, I got my tons of ketchup for my fries, and here, of course, we have the Impossible Whopper. Comes in this kind of like green packaging. This is the original Whopper here. Now, I was like, this seems gigantic, and what this reminded me is I use the Burger King app a ton because they have deals for like $3, and I get those, and it's so much better than paying like $7 or $8 for a meal. So I usually get Whopper Juniors, but these are the 2 Whoppers. So I'm gonna unwrap. I'm gonna unwrap the regular one first. So these ones have no cheese on them. All I'm going to do is I'm going to add a half slice of cheese. So before I do that, I'm going to show this is a regular Whopper. Now I imagine the bread's going to be the same, the tomato's going to be the same, the lettuce, the onion, the ketchup, and the pickles are going to be the same. But yeah, they didn't even put a piece of cheese on there, which is really kind of surprising. Maybe it's a Manhattan thing that they do. They just try to get you to spend more money. All right, so we have this. I'm gonna put this aside for one moment. I will be taking a bite of the regular burger first. The regular Whopper. All right, so here we have, okay, so here is the Impossible Whopper. So already what I can see is that the Impossible burger patty, just like I've seen with many other plant-based patties, is it doesn't get the kind of moistness that this other normal meat patty does. And that's however you cook it, at least for me. Like, I'm sure you could like marinate in something, you can add some juices, but just in general, it is always going to be a little bit drier than the regular. So here, on my left, I believe it's your right. So my left is regular Whopper. Now we have Impossible Whopper. So I'm going to take one bite, make sure I get cheese and everything in it of the original. This is exactly what I remember. And I should have started this off saying, if you're not a fan of like Burger King or fast food places in general, this may not be for you, but let's see, knowing how a regular Whopper tastes, let's see how a Impossible Whopper tastes. I'm gonna make sure I wanna get the same kind of mouthful that I did in this other. Cheese, tomato, everything. I think this is a good side. It's different. This is very different. This tastes like most of the other plant-based patties that I've had in the past. The Impossible Whopper. This one has this like taste of grease. Of course, you know, it's meat grease, so that's going to be coming out of here. And of course, this would have it. This doesn't have that. And something tastes a little bit sharp about this. Like maybe it's because they try to put these like fake grill burn marks on it. It just tastes like it's a tiny bit burnt. Where this, they try to emulate those little grill marks as well. I don't taste that sharpness, but this particular Impossible Whopper tastes like sometimes if I cook my own Whopper or my own Impossible plant-based burger or whatever here at home, it kind of has that flavor to it. It kind of feels like it needs more moisture. It needs a little bit something else. Like I'm probably gonna dip my future bites in ketchup and eat it with French fries, and it's all gonna taste the same. So what I'm gonna do here is so this is moister. This tastes like a real Whopper. This one has its own distinct flavor. You know, it has the same kind of sauces and everything else. It does taste different. But what I'm gonna do now is have another bite of this, have some fries and ketchup. I load up on ketchup. My favorite thing is ketchup. If you don't like ketchup, then you can unsubscribe and not follow me anymore. Okay. are using Heinz organic ketchup. Heinz, I'm pretty sure, is the only ketchup produced in the world, so just get Heinz. I love Heinz. Just kidding, of course. So that was my flavor of everything together. I got more moistness because of ketchup, you know, a liquid on the fries. That's how I eat all the time. Try the exact same thing, except with the Impossible Burger now. Okay, definitely more moist because of the liquidy ketchup. Different kind of combination of flavors, adding the French fries, the potatoes in there. If I just had to go by which one do I like better, it's going to be the real Whopper. If you are on a dietary restriction, or if you really want to support no meat, this is what you get. You're really not losing much. It's a different flavor. It may just be because they just introduced this. Maybe they're not cooking this the proper way, but I do taste something like, not like physically like stabbing me sharp, but there's like this little bit more of a burnt flavor on this, which I'm not that big a fan of, but it's something I can easily get used to. Like, this is something I can continue to eat and not really have an issue with it whatsoever. So again, gun to my head, I like the flavor of the original Whopper better, but hey, this is an amazing product. It's amazing that a fast food restaurant has embraced this, and I would love to see these more. I'd love them to continue optimizing this no meat options for vegans and just people who don't want to eat meat. I really think this is cool. I'm gonna eat both of these. I will happily eat this one. If the Impossible Burger is the only thing in front of me, I will eat it happily. But you may have some different ideas about it. So leave that in the comment section below. Has your Impossible Whopper or Impossible Burger in general, has that been like a good experience for you? Let me know. Alright guys, I'm going to eat all of this, so I'm going to turn this off so you just don't see me stuffing my face. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.